Mr. Pope, are you done?
Yes, thank
Okay.
you, Madam Chair.
Attorney, counselor, anything you want to add?
Madam Chair, thank you. I have to say that as far as the importance of the evidence, or what I can say about that is this. The first many years of my legal career was spent as a public defender, and as such, I went to court every day as the underdog, pretty much, and oftentimes didn't have any real evidence in my favor other than human testimony, witness testimony. And I gained a respect for, much like I'm sure each of you have through hearings such as this today, that the testimony that you hear from your fellow man or woman can be just as good, if not better, than documentary evidence much of the time. In this particular case, I have had the privilege of being privy to some conversations that John and Jim have had with some of the folks rather we've spoken about today, some of those rather high-ranking people. And nobody's telling or describing the sight of the smoking gun to this, but just by what they say and how they react to certain questions and what they might add to an answer at the very end that they give it some thought, tends to point in a certain direction. All the arrows point in one direction. And that's not necessarily E.T. or a Black Ops project, but it points to something very strange. And I've seen that a number of times. And I guess I would say that if this were a case, if I went back to be that younger public defender I was many years ago, this would have been one of my best criminal cases to take, because the testimony is all there for me to win that case. Absolutely.
The main thing you'd be dealing with today that you would not be if they weren't not military and regular citizens is the military,
Yes.
which is much of what this whole disclosure hearing is about. But that's good, and we commend you for that. Public defenders are major in our society, and when you have the passion that I feel from you for them, they get good representation, so thank you very much.